Hello.
Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to the Wave Accounting Lab, Cohort 2, you guys. I'm super excited. I'm your host of All Things Craft, Latoya Riggins. And we're here. I'm super excited because, we're here at Cohort 2, you guys, and I am hugging our craft accounting lab tumbler, you guys. This thing is heavy. It's 40 ounces. So if you are a graduate last cohort, you have one, and definitely all the all-stars have theirs. So if you are tuning back in, you always get to come back when you are a wave member. So you always get to come on back. So if you're coming on back, definitely bring your tumbler. Okay. I am so excited. I want to make sure that we are live on Facebook, you guys. I want to let everybody know that's in the building. We are live on Facebook. So say hi. If you have anybody that's interested in the session, have them join so that they can see what it's like and definitely get a rise out of the questions. I want to hear from you guys. All right, we are live. I just wanted to check. The session. Okay. All right. So that way, if they have any questions, guys, I'm going to be posting links and all of that live on Facebook and if you're on the Zoom with us. So without further ado, I just want to give you guys time to get on into the room. The chat is open. Make sure that you are setting yours to everyone so that everybody can see your chats. I want to make sure that this is a safe space and everybody knows that. Go ahead and pop in where you're tuning in from in the chat. I see a couple of people already are in here. Hey, Deirdre. Hey, Zinnia. All right. Thanks for showing up on time. Those of you who are watching and on Facebook, hey, I'm going to throw y'all some hearts. All right. Come on in. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Let's go over some housekeeping. Just to let you know, a background of craft. Craft is by Better Futures. Better Futures is a consulting company that focuses specifically on leaders of childcare businesses, you guys. Our whole MO is to breed even more leaders, great leaders to lead great businesses that serve families and children, you guys. That is our biggest quest. And with the wave component, this has been a godsend for a lot of businesses because pretty much I would say probably 85% of childcare businesses are ran by entrepreneurs. So we are all about our entrepreneurs over here. Any type of leadership, and accounting has been a thorn in people's side day in and day out. Okay, so while we're getting that together and letting everybody in, I'm gonna play a quick little video and then we're gonna get started. Now, as you know, with a quick housekeeping, put your name in the chat. Well, your name's already in chat. Put in where you're coming from. We got Philadelphia in the building. We got Fort Washington, Maryland. Hey, y'all, we are deep. So I'm going to play this video. You guys make sure you put your emojis up. Make sure you got your chat on. This is definitely put your camera on type of deal. So it's not a webinar. You want to interact. We want to hear from you guys. Like I said, it's a safe space. We want to let people know that this does not have to be a nightmare. Accounting does not have to be a nightmare. It can be easy and you deserve it. All right, so let me share my screen and we're going to get started in just a moment. Okay, so let's let her rip, you guys. And if this is your first time, I want to make sure that you let it be known if this is your first time on Craft, or actually, I should say not on Craft, but on the Wave Lab. All right, so let's get in there. Here we go. Sharing now. Can you guys hear it?
No, it's like stuck.
Oh, it's stuck on y'all. Thank you for telling me. I always ask that because a lot of times that happens when it comes to the oh, we got more people coming in. All right, when it comes to sharing the videos and things of that nature. So we want to make sure that we got the technology going. And that's why we want to have this activity like this, because we want to make sure that every time you guys use any type of technology that you have the hand holding, and not only do you have that, you have the actual support that you need to, just get it together. I cannot see y'all. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, we're here. Okay, so we're ready to go, you guys. I am so excited. We're back in here. I want to introduce our craft all-stars. You saw the pictures. If you saw the video, it's all over the internet. This is 5 years in the making, really actually 6 years in the making, you guys, where when we started teaching Wave as an actual series online, virtually, I should say, because it's been going on since before then. I wanted to just give a big shout out to Jahi B. Davis, MBA. He is one of the founders of Better Futures and the founder of the Wave Bootcamp. He is an ex-banker with over 27 years of experience in the finance industry. And one thing he experienced as a banker is entrepreneurs were not being supported when it comes to getting loans. And one of the reasons for that was their lack of organization of their finances, their lack of ability to show their reporting and their earnings. And he found Wave. Wave is a system that is like something more comparable to QuickBooks, which you might have heard of, but Wave is more formulated for entrepreneurs, and it's very easy to use. And we're going to be talking about that today. It goes a long way back. So when Jahi brought that into his clients, he started seeing an uptick of them getting approved for loans, for homes, for businesses, all of those different things. So of course, it's only right that he brought it into childcare, you guys, because that is something that plagues this industry too. The access to funding, access to capital has always been a plague that strikes this industry, and we're not having it anymore. So we are here to make sure that we're bringing this to you live and direct for us, by us. Okay, so I want to introduce you to two of the other craft all-stars that we have on the line that not only have been through our programs, been craft members, but are now leading the pack in their own communities, their own states, and they have brought it back to craft with the Wave Lab. First up, we have our lead instructor, Miss Latrice Johnson. I'm over here choked up because I'm so proud of her. Latrice Johnson, she has been a craft member for over 5 years. She's from day one. She is a leader in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She has a family child care center, a center-based program, you name it. And she is a heavy hitter over in quick quality influential professionals. I'm gonna let her give you her whole rundown because it's way more than that, you guys. But I want to let you know she is in the building. Over 14 years of experience in business, so you know you messing with the right one. Okay, we got right up next to her, Adrienne Briggs. Y'all already know she's been in business. When I met her, she was on 31. So I don't even know where we are now. Where we at, Adrienne? We in there. She gonna tell you too. But
33.
33. You see what I'm saying? So imagine we have been in this for the longest, and she's not only just a family child care business owner, she also leads Quality Influential Professionals, which is the premier child care organization supporting hundreds and thousands of programs in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the surrounding areas. Okay, so let it be known she is, yeah, she's that one. And it's even more than that because she's going to tell you her accolades. So just so you know, you have myself. I'm not just the host, you guys. I do everything. No, I'm joking. I am the person, the brand behind the brand of craft and all of our clients when it comes to marketing. So I'm the one that's bringing the flavor with the branding and showing you how to push your program out there and create your brand, you guys. Is bigger than your logo. All right. Then, okay, we got more people coming on in. Slide on in, get it in. Make sure you guys put in the chat where you're coming in from, okay? We want to know who you are. All right. And those of you, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and check in and share this with your neighbor. Okay. So, all right, come on in. Come on in. Put it in there. Put it in the chat. Now, you guys, you have us three already on the panel right now. Now, coming in for the last two sessions where we're going to do a deep dive into taxes. We got the Child Care Tax Pros, you guys. If you haven't heard of them, they are from New York like me. So shout out to New York City. We got the East Coast on lock, you guys. But we're all the way in the West Coast too. That's why we're in the middle of the day, because we want to make sure that everybody can be a part of this. But the Child Care Tax Pros, they are enrolled agents, you guys, not CPAs. They're EAs, which means that they can actually represent you in court. So they take a deep dive into, I mean, you guys know about that time space and all of that. I don't. That's not my area. That's their area. So they're going to be in here firsthand talking about the categories, the deductions, how to strategize for your taxes because you know you need to. Some people even missed the deadline this year, and it's not over because the tax pros are here. So they're going to make sure they help you get it together, get it back on track, eliminate that big bag of receipts you probably got under your table right now. And eliminate all of those spreadsheets that you've been losing trying to put it on your Google Drive. Okay. We're not going to deal with that anymore. All right. So we're going to hand it off to Miss Natrice Johnson, our lead instructor, and she's going to come in and tell you about herself. And we're going to get this party started, you guys. We're going to go around and see who's in the building. Let's go. Natrice, you ready?
Yes, yes, I am. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm super excited that you are here today. Like she said, my name is Natrice Johnson, and I'd like to officially welcome you to the Wave Accounting Lab. This is our second cohort, and I am so excited that you are here today. Our goal is to, in this space, it's very simple. It's to help you grow, strengthen, and sustain your child care businesses. As I mentioned before, I am the owner and director of two child care centers in Philadelphia, high quality child care centers in Philadelphia. I have been in business for 14 years. One program is a family child care, and the second one is a center based. Okay. How I discovered Wave. You want me to get into that or you want me to let them introduce themselves?
Well, you know, we can do that. Let's go introduce, see who's in the building, and then we'll go into the deep dive.
Okay, all righty. All right, so we would like to just go and see who's in the building right now. Please introduce yourself. Tell us your name. Tell us your business name, how long you've been in business, and what do you want from this series of the Wave Accounting Lab. Um, I see right here, is it Camille?
Yeah.
Miss Camille, can you start off and tell us about yourself?
All right, y'all. Now listen, this
I'm
is a kid
sorry, I'm trying
quarterback.
to
So yeah,
click on
it's
my
different.
small screen. Hi. I am, I'm sorry, what do you want me to tell you?
Your name, your child care name, and how long you've been in business, and what do you want to learn from this
Lab. That. Okay. So my name is Camille Barley. I have been running Uniquely You Childcare and Learning facility for 15 years now. And I would love to just get better at having a precise knowledge of all the finances that are coming and going through the business.
That sounds understandable.
Okay,
Definitely.
awesome. And can we also ask where you from? We want to add that one too.
Oh yes, I'm in Waldorf, Maryland.
All
Whoop,
right.
whoop.
Welcome,
PNB.
welcome. Thank you for coming. Next, I'm just going by what I see who pop up. I see Miss Cheryl.
Uh-huh.
How
In
you
the pink.
doing?
She matching. Hey, Cheryl.
I think
Wait, we
you're on
can't hear
mute.
you. It doesn't say you're on mute. Let me see. Hit it again. Little refresh. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. Let me ask you to unmute. Try it now. All right, try it now. Hmm. Cheryl, can you try signing out and signing back in? Okay, because I'm telling you guys, it gets sticky. So that's one of the things that we're going to be practicing when it comes to Wave because it is an online system. And you already know anything online when it comes to Wi-Fi, it can get a little sticky. So you got to stay patient. And that's okay. It's nothing you can't refresh or sign out and sign back in. Okay, guys? So don't worry. She'll be back in.
All right, she'll be back in. And next I see Miss Deidre Blow. Can you get off the mute and tell us about yourself? Your name, the name of your daycare, how long you've been in business, where you're from, and what do you want to get out the Wave Accounting Lab?
Hi, Latrice and everyone. My name is Deidre Blow, owner of Magic Moments Family Childcare in Philadelphia. I want to be able to be at financial peace. Really, really separate my business finances from my personal and budget and stick to it.
Yeah,
Awesome. And can you tell us how long you've been in business?
14 years.
All right. I'll be at the same mark. Yes. All right. I'm gonna go here with I don't is it Zanita? What how you
that's
pronounce this?
Zinnia.
Zinnia. Zinnia.
Good morning, ladies. I am located in Fort Washington, Maryland. I'm the owner of Our Precious Creations Childcare LLC. I have been open since 2014, and my goal to get out of this class is taxes, 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 taxes.
Mm,
Definitely learning to better budget the finances coming in and going out as well.
nice.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, Miss Cheryl, are you ready?
Let's see, because I see her on here. But let's see if she was able to sign out and come back in. Let's see. I'm sending you a unmute, Cheryl. Okay. All right. We're gonna come back. Well, when you're ready, Cheryl, just pop on. Unless we got to swing it back around. All right, we're gonna keep on moving. Oh, wait, that might be her coming back in. Yep, that's her. Okay, let's try it now. See which one of her is gonna pop up. Oh, there she is.
Okay. Hey, I had to sign in on my phone. I'm sorry. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Cheryl Mormon, Blessings from Above, Child Development Center. I'm a family day licensed family day home. I have been in business for 25 years. And what I hope to gain from this is just increased knowledge. I want to be able to get to perfect this so that when tax time comes, I'm not struggling in any way, shape, or form. I want to be able to zip out those reports, really be able to look at my business and see my ups and downs, just for it to be a clear picture of what I do
Awesome.
financially.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming in, and I'm glad that we can be able to hear you now.
Right.
Yes. And Miss Adrian.
Hello, everyone. I am Adrian Briggs from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I have been in the childcare world for 33 years now. I just recently closed my program and am on the consultant side. So I'm glad to be here. I've been in Wave since the pandemic, and I can say Wave saved my life
I
with
love that.
time and paperwork. Yes.
Yes, it did.
And we're gonna need the story though. I wanna definitely everybody that's on has their own wave story. And they treat you were about to go into it right before we introduce everybody. So I don't want to miss that. And then I want to hear Adrian's wave story too. And then we're gonna Cheryl, you're a big part of this. You are definitely a pioneer. So I'm really excited that you're here. And then we're gonna do the wave overview to show you guys about the system and what it can actually do. And then we're gonna go in and tell you about the program and what we're gonna actually do with you. And then we want to make sure that we seal the deal and you guys can actually come all the way into the fold for the final 3 sessions where we're really going to dig in and hold your hand. So if you have a business bank account already, that's perfect. Bring it with you. If you don't, you still can do it. Okay. You definitely want to have Wi-Fi and have a good computer. And you definitely want to be on camera because this is a safe space. Now, in this, you don't have to be on camera right now, but when you're in the session, we're going to expect you to be on camera because we are all kind of bearing it to get through it and make sure that we seal the deal. So I'm going to hand it back to you, Natrice, and let you go ahead and get on in there.
All right. Like I was about to tell you how I discovered Wave. Of course, it was I was introduced to Wave during the unforgettable year 2020. Everybody know they what they were doing during that time, and that year was a year to remember. It was a challenging time for everyone, and especially for those who are in early childhood education. We as family child care providers, educators, we paved the way. We opened our doors and continued to serve families while they needed to go to work, and we are needed to be thanked for that, I think. But during that time, I was introduced to Jahid from Better Futures through an organization in Philadelphia that actually gave us help with our finances because they knew that we were probably going to have to put out loans, get grants, and get financial support during the pandemic. So, during that time he just introduced Wave to me. At that time my parents was giving me what was that money orders. I was collecting money orders. I was still using receipts and still holding on to every receipt, put them in bags and everything. So that's how my life with childcare and trying to deal with stuff accounting wise was that 2020 and before. But I'm telling you, when he introduced Wave to me, it was a game changer. Okay. It changed my life tremendously because it helped me save time, because all we have is time in childcare, you know. All we doing is doing things for the kids, making sure the food is prepped, making sure that the lessons are done. And then we got this accounting piece. We don't have time for that. So I'm telling you, Wade was a game changer for me. And he came in and helped me out. And I no longer use money orders. I no longer have all of these receipts that I have in a bag that have the lettering and the numbers are off because they mushed together. So he helped me out a lot, and I'm telling you, when we get into the thick of things and learning about Wave, it's going to change your life for the better and give you time back so you can have time to relax and breathe and help you be able to be more with your family or do things for yourself. Is a game changer and it's a time changer too. All right. Miss Adrian, you want to tell your story?
Well, basically, my story mirrors Latrice's story. And like she said, especially around those receipts. I'm I'm a super tall woman. And I was being buried in receipts. If anybody really knows me, I'm not tall at all, but I was being buried in those receipts because I'm a shopaholic. And just to try to keep those receipts organized and everything was a nightmare. So being introduced to Wave and the simplicity of it, that's why I say it saved my life. I don't have all that paper now. When I have my receipts, I can scan my receipt. I'm trying to really get in the habit of not even bringing the receipt in the house, scan it in the car while I'm still outside. And then I can get rid of that receipt because it's scanned in, it goes into the my account. And then at the end of the month, I can just reconcile my account. And the more you use it, the less reconciling you have to do because it learns your spending habits.
Do things for yourself.
So it has been wonderful. And I've been using it since the pandemic as well.
All
Yeah.
right. Thank you so much, Miss Adrian. Yes, I'm telling you, it's a game changer that I'm not going to front. You're going to have to do some work. You got to put things in place, you know, you got to put things in order to receive it, you know, like a debit or a debit card, you have to put money in to be able to receive out, right? So we got to put some input in. We got to put your bank accounts, we got to put your accounting systems and your charts of accounts inside the system so then it can be able to know your habits. Remember, know your spending habits, and then eventually it'll spit out and all make it much easier for you. All right.
Definitely. Well, look, I'm just gonna tell my quick little wave story. We can go to Cheryl. Now, guys, everybody knows I do marketing, but I still feel like a childcare um business owner because I'm always got kids in my house. But listen, I was just hosting you guys when I found out about Wave. I was one of those people who I made my own spreadsheets. I didn't even do it online. I would do it on a piece of paper and my planner. I'm one of those people, the planner, the planner girls got their cute little planner, and I would write my little budget out and stuff like that. So I thought I was cute when I got to spreadsheets. So when I was hosting, he didn't even have a boot camp at that point. This was more like with just the class. We did a 3-part series called The Nuts and Bolts of Accounting on Craft. And the whole time I was hosting and answering the chat, I was in the Q&A box. I'm over here pulling links for Jahi, and the whole time I was taking notes. I couldn't wait to get off the class so I could try it for my own business, and I did. I was so happy. I went to my next tax time with I thought I was even cute because I had like a folder with all my documents and all this stuff and my receipts and stuff. They were organized, but listen, the one little paper that I printed out, that's all she needed was the tax lady, and I actually kind of felt crazy paying her because she didn't even look at none of the stuff. She just took the paper, the one little button that I pressed, and she looked at it and was like, "Oh, okay, you're done." I was like, "What?" So that's when I said, "Okay, well, I got to take this up a notch because she's not looking at the taxes. She's just giving doing whatever I tell her to do. So that means I got to learn how to strategize so that I can actually save money on my taxes. And that's where the tax pros came in because I asked them, I said, I know you guys do childcare taxes, but can you still do mine even though I don't have a tax business? I mean, a childcare business. They was like, sure, we know taxes. So I was like, okay, perfect. So they've been doing mine ever since. And I feel so confident now that I'm not going to jail because of some tax craziness. So salute to Wave for me for that. So that's one of the reasons why I'm so excited about it because every time I come into one of the boot camps, I learn more. It kicks me in my butt. And that's just to goes to tell you guys, this like Nietzsche said, you're gonna put in work, but it's about constantly staying on top of it. Sometimes you gotta go in and tighten up, just like your closet, it's organized, but then you might throw things around. We want to make sure that you have somebody to hold your hand, to walk you through it, to ask questions, so you're not alone. Okay, so that's what I love about it. I always have somebody that I could turn to. So I want to bring in Cheryl Mormon. Like I said, she's the dreamer of the Live Wave. So can you talk about that? Come on in and tell us how you got involved with Waves and your part in all this.
Of course, I too was a part of the nuts and bolts. That is how I got introduced to Wave in the very beginning during COVID. And I had tons of Walmart bags with all the receipts, all the things. And at the end of the year, I was scrambling, trying to put all the things together. But when I was introduced to Wave, it definitely simplified my life. I still have my notes that I go back and to refresh myself on those. And it was such a game changer to me that I just wanted everybody to know about Wave. Like this is like so simple and anyone can do it. It just takes a little time. And if you don't invest in yourself, why are you even in business? So the investment was take the time to learn what is out there that is going to make our lives so much better. So during one of our National Association Family Child Care conferences, um, the dream was Virginia needs to know about this. Let me pull Jahi to the side and see if you've ever thought about doing Wave Boot Camp in person. I mean, being able to have access to it on Zoom was great, but if we could just be able to sit down face to face and have those questions answered, maybe I need somebody to hold my hand while I'm trying to set up the accounts and really get a clear understanding of what's going on and without the distractions. Because as family child care providers, we try to do 100 things at one time and you're going to miss it. So you don't get a chance to really have that to be a part of your self-care. This is just all about me and what I need to help my business grow to make my life a whole lot easier. So when I pitched it to Jahi, he was like, "Hey, Hadn't thought about that. Let's look at that. See what that would look like. And we were able to pull that off with a small group of early childhood educators, and they brought WAVE in the building face to face, and it was phenomenal. So I am still saying to people, if you don't have a system, and even if you do have a system, try WAVE because it is a game changer.
Well, Cheryl, I want you to go a little bit deeper on that story because one of the things that you did, that all of that is great, but what I want you to highlight is how you were able to get those people in there and cover that for them. Because one of the things that I hear a pushback on when I call people about Wave, they're like, "Well, I don't have the money right now. I don't have the money. I would love to, but I can't afford it." And one thing with craft, we always talk about fundraising and funding and how to budget and all that things. So as leaders of childcare associations and all of the resources that you bring to the table, talk about what you did in that, right? Because that was, I think, probably the real flex of it all, for real.
Yes, I agree. It was the networking piece. It was being in the room with people that had resources and means, and wanted to help push the field forward. So that dream turned into asking another organization, just saying what we would love to have done and how it would benefit family child care providers. At that time was just the family child care providers in Virginia, how it would be such a benefit for them to help us be more sustainable and stable in our businesses, to know where our money is going, to really paint a clear picture. And when I had that conversation, they were like, "Yeah, we have funding, and we would love to pour it into you guys and make this possible." So we got a yes. Even having the conversation scared, I'm like, I've never done this before. I've never put myself out there and asked for funding and being able to explain why the funding was needed, why it was necessary, and to have them come back and say yes was the game changer. So we were able to do that for providers cost free. It did not cost them anything to have this in person live wave boot camp, and it was phenomenal.
And guys, I just want to tell you guys that because there's a lot of leaders out there and you guys bring so many great resources, but people don't really know what's behind the scenes of that and how it actually happens. And it takes brave. She did it scared. And this was her vision. Like you said, it starts with one thought, one question, and to speak to the right people. So shout out to Dr. Robert Gunling, one of the founders of Better Futures. We were just talking about yesterday. He just wrote a book about funding for early childhood education programs. So check it out. It's on Amazon. Let's talk about the F word. And what we were talking about is advocacy versus activism. Because advocacy is great, but when you get out there, you have to actually raise those funds. You have to talk to the funders and really talk about how it's going to impact the community, how it's going to impact these businesses, that's going to impact the world. So don't be afraid and scared to speak up, you guys, because you never know who got a big bag. And I know y'all hear about all the funding. There's a lot going on in the country. People are losing jobs, funding left and right, but everybody ain't broke. I know you guys heard of Melinda Gates. Her and her people, they giving out billions of dollars of all kinds of ways. So there's money still flowing, you guys. There's people who care about what you're doing. Don't discount it. So when you want to do something, definitely grab it by the horns and do it. And that's why we're doing this lab, because it took for us to take control of our businesses and say, I want more people to get this stress off their back. I want more people to sleep at night. I want more people to have that aha moment and not be afraid. So Cheryl, thank God for you stepping up, not only just for yourself, but for your community, your state, and all that you've done and that you continue to do to speak up in front of the Congress and everything, all of the things that you've done. I'm super proud of you. Keep it going. Thank you for being here. Tell everybody, okay? Because we want to make sure that more people can have that confidence and have that voice out there for the rest of the world that really needs this and don't really know where to turn and don't have the craft all stars to walk them through it. All right, we got hearts coming up. Thank you, y'all. All right, people on Facebook, how y'all doing? Come on in. I put some links in the chat, you guys. Real quick, I just wanted to reiterate. As you know, this program is active right now. You still have an opportunity to come on in. I put some links in the chat to let you know we had an early bird special that was $199, and of course that flew away just like birds always do. But what it hasn't done, it hasn't gone away for our members. Our craft members are the way to everything. So when you come into the fold, you get access to all of our amenities. We got some new memberships for you guys. I put the link in the chat. You can join today for just $9.99 if you're a family childcare provider, that is a business owner. If you are center based, it goes up to $19.99. Go ahead and purchase your actual membership today and get your members only rate of $199, so you could come in and get the expertise from this panel right here. And like I said, you already see the success that comes out of craft period, let alone the Wave Bootcamp, the Wave Accounting Lab, and none other than Wave Live. I want to give a shout out to Miss Vanson Savage and Alyssa and the whole gang down in North Carolina. We just did a live wave with them in Charlotte, North Carolina. So North Carolina has joined the wave fold. They joined the wave, okay? They riding the wave, as I call it. So shout out to them down there. They brought it in live. And Cheryl, that was your torch that you passed on. We're bringing it all over the place, you guys. So if you want us to come to your city, your town, your state, let us know. Go ahead to our website at www.betterfuturesdc.com and you'll see a link on our homepage to go ahead and sign up for a workshop. Okay, schedule yourself a workshop for your organization. And if you don't have the funding, still come and talk to us, because we also have a program for that. We have our Grant Council program that not only helps to vet grants for you, unrestricted that is, because we don't deal with restrictions, all right? Unrestricted funds just for you from organizations that care about your mission, that share your vision and want to help. And they don't have the time to put their hands on it, but you do. But they got the money though, right? We're going to make sure that they're the ones that can step up and help you do what you got to do. All right, so join our Grant Council program so you can get those grants every quarter and also have access to our in-house grant writer if you can't write them on your own. Which leads me to one of the other, I would say, nuances and flexes of the Wave Accounting Lab, because this is the Wave Lab, the Wave Bootcamp turned on its head, you guys. We've decided, never been done before, is to add the Craft Wave Family Child Care Grant opportunity, you guys. It's the first time we ever done it. And not only did we do it, it is eligible to only Wave Accounting Lab graduates. And you already know we had our graduation over the summer. And not only did she graduate, not only has she been an all-star herself and she's the leader of Equip in Philly, she has pounded the pavement. She has done probably every form of wave. And she came in, she was the first student, and she was also the winner of the Wave Lab grant opportunity. She won, she applied, she had a great application, and she won the $1,000 right to her business. She already got the money, y'all. So it is out there. We're letting y'all know we are putting our money where our mouth is, because we're not only trying to help you gather your finances, but we're helping you improve your finances. And we're putting, like I said, our money where our mouth is, and we're giving it to you. So if you are nervous about taking control, like really seeing what's happening in your business, do it scared anyway. If you don't have the money right now, do it anyway. You're going to get it back on your taxes. If you don't have the money and you want somebody to sponsor you, give me a call. I might have an organization that could sponsor you. You never know. You got to open your mouth. What they say, that she's closed mouths don't get fed, right?
No way.
You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, there's no excuses, you guys. We're going to 2026 and y'all know what's happening. So it's no excuses, no reason to not do it. We going all the way through November. We're going to get off this train before Thanksgiving, and y'all could get onto y'all holidays just like y'all planned, okay? Get in and get out. We're going to do it there. No homework necessary. We're going to do it all in the lab. Natrice, I'm going to hand it back to you, because if you let me keep going, I can't stop. I just can't. Like
No, you can keep on. No, thank you so much, so much. And I am so proud of Cheryl for allowing us to just like she said, you have to be get out of your comfort zone to just try to help everyone. And that is awesome. And I hope someone is inspired by that so they can be able to bring that and do that for their organizations in their states or cities. And just like she was saying, you have to do this for yourself. And I like to call it the investment Saturdays. You have to invest yourself and then invest in your family, I mean your daycare, your business, and invest in yourself. Is a two thing. You're investing in yourself and you're investing in your business because it will give you both peace at mind and self-care. So I want to call this an investment Saturday as well, because we have to invest in ourselves and our business. So we're gonna talk about the features of Wave now.
Yeah, let's talk about the features. Do you want me? I was going to share my screen and
Yep,
go to the website, and then you want to
yep,
talk them through it?
yep. Yes,
All
I
right,
can.
perfect. I'll share. All right, and let's see what this wave is about because people like when I say wave, they're like, wave, what's that? I'm like, oh, it's like QuickBooks. They're like, oh, QuickBooks, I heard of that, which is cool. Shout out to QuickBooks because they do a lot. We love QuickBooks. Don't worry, we got a QuickBook boot camp too, y'all. Don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, most of our members are entrepreneurs, so we're getting to the million mark. Shout out to Craft Executive. Don't worry, we're over 1 million. We haven't let it out yet, but don't worry, John. He's gonna announce where we are at the end of the year with our fundraising for the Craft Executive Group. You guys, that's our nonprofit membership program. Okay, the builder. Okay, let's get it in there. So, like I said, we're not playing with y'all. Okay, we in here. We got the proof is in the pudding. All the excitement and all the success is already out there. So you can ask about it. It's common nature. I mean, not common nature. It's common knowledge, and it's uh actually what are you saying? You can go and get the 990. It's public information. That's what it is. Public information. You can go ahead and look it up. Can y'all see this?
Yes.
All right. So you can take it away, Nate. I'm just gonna roll the dice for you. This is the website itself, so you guys can get familiar with what it looks like. Okay.
We have somebody coming.
All right.
Okay, all right. Now this is the Wave accounting system website. So you say, what is Wave? Wave is, well, it used to be free, but then some features is still free. So it's a free and a low cost cloud-based financial system created for small businesses just like us. It helps childcare educators organize their incomes, expenses, invoices, and reports all in one easy to use online platform. And this is one feature that they use to show us exactly what is happening with our finances when we get into all of this right here. Um, this is the dashboard, which will pop up once we put everything in. It will have your bank account that you're going to connect. It will have invoices that people owe you and bills, and it will show you your cash flow. So it tells you like a March, you were up, June, you were down. So it gives you a cash flow of how your business is running. Key features of You got features of it?
Mhm.
Okay. Key features of the Wave program, the Wave accounting system. We have one that is an expense tracking. So it automatically imports and categorize your transactions from your bank or to your credit card. So this system right here that she has here, once we get everything in, you will see the date, the description, and the account in which you did your transaction from. Okay.
You want me to go to the
Do
feature first?
invoicing. Yeah, can you do the
Let's go to
invoicing?
invoicing.
Mhm.
All right, did it flip?
Yep.
Okay.
This is the invoicing. They have invoicing and they have payments. And it sends professional invoicing and receives tuition payments from your parents. So once we get everything in and we do the advertisement with with Latoya,
Yeah.
can make your own invoice and brand your own invoice, and you can send that exactly right to your customers. Payroll. They have a feature for payroll.
Oh, payroll. Yes.
What's that?
There we go.
Yes, they even have payroll. I have not used their payroll, so I don't know too much about it, but they do offer payroll. Easy pay staff, collect taxes, calculate taxes, and they generate year-end forms. So I am, of course, there's going to be an extra cost for that, but they do offer it from you for you if you would like to use their payroll system. They also have reports and the reports feature. Can you do report?
Sure.
Yes.
Let's see. That's
Probably not count.
under, is that under accounting? Yeah.
The best thing about Wave that I can actually say
It's
is
reports.
the reports and dashboard feature. It gives you real-time profit and loss, balance sheets, and cash flow reports. That means everything that you put into Wave, you can click on to the report section and it will give you a whole slew of things of your profit and loss. It will show you your balance sheets. It will show you your cash flow. So if you want to go to the bank or if you need things that I know in Philadelphia, we have some of us have the PHL pre-K program and they ask for our profit and loss sheets. They ask for certain things at the end of the school year. You can use these um, reports and send it right to them, and it's bam, it's right there. You don't have to be frustrated about it or how I'm gonna get this, when I'm gonna do it. All of this is right there once you put all of your systems in. Another thing they have is a receipt uploads. Everybody was talking about how they had receipts. Miss Adrian said she had receipts all the way up to her head. Miss Cheryl said she had receipts, bags of Walmart, Target, bags of receipts. I said I had receipts and the numbers and the letters and everything was all wearing off because I done had them so long. Once you get the receipt, like Miss Adrian said, you take a picture of the receipt, it goes up into your transactions, and you can throw that receipt somewhere if you want to, anywhere you want, because this is now in the system. You can now use that in your system, use that in the transaction, and it will flow as if you had it was stored for you, so you won't have to have bags of receipts. Okay. Then they have bank reconciliation. This is when they're gonna link up your accounts and do bank reconciliation. I haven't tried. Did that with them quite, but I still let my accountant do that. But they have it available for us. These are the key features of Waves, and we're going to be talking about each one of these and break it down and help you go through everything you need. That's the reports that you said, the reports, the balance sheet, and the cash flow. What is the benefits for child care providers? It simplifies bookkeeping. It keeps track of tuitions, grants, operating costs without needing advanced accounting skills. We're not accountants. All we want to do is love on these kids and teach them. We'll have no time to be doing no accounting stuff. So Wave is our next best friend to be able to help us out so we can be able to still love and teach these children. It saves time. It get definitely like Miss Adrian said, it gave her time back. It gave me time back. So it automatically does invoices to you for you. It reminds the parents, hey, you're late. You didn't pay your copayment. And it tracks expenses. It supports tuition management, so it's set up reoccurring payments. So you can put on there and tell them, all right, I need this parent to pay me every Monday. So it would definitely send them an email every Monday of how much you owe them, or if you do it monthly, or if you do it weekly, however you collect your money from your customers, you can put that on there and it will definitely send an email to them to remind them you owe me this amount of money. It improves financial insight. So you use the reports to plan budgets for the next year. It supports funding, and it has quality improvement applications. Like I said, it's free and low cost. Now, used when I was on it, and that's still they grandfather me in, it was free. But I think it's now like $16 processing fee. It's like $16 to do it, but it's worth it. I think it's really worth it because it does so much for you. And everything in business, you have to put some money out to be able to profit your business. So, and it manage your finances through your phone. So you can use it on your phone, you can use it on your tablet, you can use it on your computer. And just like Adrian said, before she even went into her house, she snapped a picture of that receipt. So it uploads right into the system. She used her phone. So it is, you can use it anywhere and everywhere you go once you put it in the system. Now, when we get everything started, when we start next week, it's best to do everything on the computer first because you have to input everything into the computer. And once it's all set up, when you get situated, then using the phone will be best for you. But in order for us to start first, it's best to do it on a computer. I know I talked a lot. Do you have any questions?
All right, guys, there's you can just unmute yourself or you can put it in the chat if you can't talk right now. I'm gonna stop sharing. That was great, Trees. Enjoyed that because I love Wave and going through all the different areas. It's a lot, you guys. And one of the things that I want to reiterate while you guys are getting your questions together is that when it comes to the customer service piece, I think that's really the real flex because it makes you look like you have a whole staff behind you. When it comes to the invoicing for your actual customers, your clients, what I'm going to help you do is customize those invoices. Make sure that it matches your brand. Make sure that your logo is attached. Make sure it matches your personal, not personal, but your professional style. Okay, so that when it goes out, it has a curated message that really pulls your client in and shows them that you give a damn. You know what I mean? All of these things are going to make you look even better. And like she said, you don't have to be a bugaboo and have to keep calling them and get Rihanna to, get your money. It's going to call them for you. It's going to email them for you. And if they're late, it'll let them know they're late, what the due date is. If you have a late fee, you can actually build that in. Also, what it's going to do for you is give them receipts. You can actually send it to them via email and or text. You can text them a link that they can pay right on their phones, you guys. And everybody's always on their phones. So you got to meet people where they are. And also, like she said, you can set it up for reoccurring payments. So all of these things are going to show you like a well-oiled machine. It's going to show your clients that you care about how they experience things. You care to make things easy for them because right now people don't really pay in cash and money orders like they used to talk about back in the days. People want to pay on their phone. They're like, you got Apple Pay? That's the biggest question you get. You got Cash App?
And they take Apple Pay too.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So you want to make it as convenient as possible for your clients to pay. That way it's easier for them to get you your money on time when you make it seamless. And when you make it easy for them, they will rather choose you than the next person. So it's a whole thing with being competitive with your peers. You want to make sure that you're more than just a quality program, but you have a quality system that's going to give them that putback when they need maybe they have to do something with their income where they have to show their expenses for the month. You can actually, like Angie said, print out in 2 seconds what they paid you last month or what they paid you last year. If they want to claim it on their taxes, what they paid you. Most of them do. You can give them that printout of their whole
What they actually paid and not know
Yeah,
bogus stuff.
you know what? Yeah, you got the proof right there.
And then you put your EIN number on there anyway, so it's your EIN number is already on there. They don't have to ask you, oh, can I get your EIN? I'm at the tax accountant. I need your EIN. It's already on the paper that you would send out at the end of the year. How much you actually paid me, and here's my EIN number.
Right. So guys, I don't see any questions in the chat. What I did put in the chat is some links, you guys. Again, I want to reiterate, if we have some people that's already locked in, they've already got their rates. They got their rates locked in. They've already made their payments, but we want to give you guys a chance to get on in here because we're going hard. Come Saturday, we're going to be putting in the bank account. So if you don't have your bank account already, go ahead and sign up for your business bank account. If you don't have a business bank account yet, still bring whatever you're using for your business, because we're going to make sure that you get it hooked up to the program so we can start categorizing your expenses. We do provide a chart of accounts for you guys that we've already vetted for childcare, so you don't have to worry about what am I going to put where, what are my categories going to look like. And she's deleting this pack and she knows what's up. We have everything for you guys. We have all the materials. We're going to make sure that if you don't have a logo, we're going to help you to create one. If you don't have a brand color or anything like that, we're going to help you to narrow it down and actually come out on top. Okay, we're going to help you put everything together. Create a strategy for your taxes. What is it that you want to achieve? If there's a credit program that you are, I mean, not a credit program, a credit plan that you're on where you're trying to build your credit. Remember, Craft, we have that too. If you're looking to buy a house or purchase a house you already live in, or an additional investment property, we can help with that too with our home buyer club. Okay, so like I said, we got all the resources over here. So there's no excuse to not do the things you already know you've been wanting to do. It's time now. So go ahead and click on the link if you are not already locked into the rate. Become a member today for as low as $9.99. And we want to see you at front and center at 2 o'clock on November 8th, you guys. We're going to be right here, right now. Same time, same place. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you guys. So those of you in the West Coast can still come in, okay? So listen, without any further ado, you guys, any last words before we go ahead and land this plane for today?
We did have somebody come in, don't we?
We
Want
did?
to
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you for catching that, Latrice. Who is this? Is it Yakari or Jackery? What? I'm always messing up people's names. Let's see. Could you come in and introduce yourself before we get off here? You just slip in there. Let's see. Mendoza. I think I said that right. Can you come in and say hello? Oh, there you are. Come on in. Let us introduce you. Let's see, you gotta come off mute. Let me send you a message to come on. All right, try it now. Hi. Uh-oh, now it is.
Hi, hello.
How are you?
Good.
Introduce yourself. Tell us about, are you in childcare? How many years?
Un moment, please. Osvaldo, ven, ayúdame aquí.
She
Un
got a
moment.
call coming in.
Ayúdame aquí, que me abrieron una cámara para que yo hablara. Que me abrieron una cámara para que yo hablara.
Let's see.
Perdón por esta pregunta ahora.
She's getting in the spot. Hold on. I think she's on a call, you guys. Yeah, she said hold on. Okay, there you are.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Oh, you guys, so you translating?
Yeah.
Perfect. Come
¿Y
on
por eso
in.
de ahí? Es que no puedo. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Hello. Está hablando en la cosa, Osvaldo. Give me 1 second.
Okay. We want to see where they're calling in from.
Hello.
Yes, can you hear us?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, how you doing? This is the Wave Accounting Lab. We want to know who you guys are, where you calling from, how long you been in business.
Esto es de cosas de negocio.
Sí, yo sé.
¿Cuánto tiempo tienes negocio y qué de dónde tú eres?
Yo soy de Salem, Massachusetts. Tengo de 2017.
From 2017, she had a business, the daycare.
Nice. Perfect. So I'm glad you guys came in. Now, just so you guys know, the Childcare Tax Pros are fluent in Spanish. So they
Okay.
will be able to talk to you in your native language.
Que cosas de Charles está en español, que ellos te pueden hablar a ti en tu lengua.
Sí, pero yo lo pongo aquí, ve, lo tiene aquí en la pantalla.
Yeah, she have in the bottom, they do the translation in the bottom.
Oh,
Oh,
good. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to email you. We have the links inside the chat so that you guys can lock in to the session and pay for your rates. Members can start for $9.99 as membership, and then that gives them access to the members only rate of $199 for the full program. Okay?
Que te manda un link para que te inscribas, que es de $9.99 la inscripción mensual, y después va a ser $1.99. $1.99 you say after that, or?
Sí, yes.
Yeah, $1.99 después de ahí.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Right before
where you guys are now?
Where are we?
Yeah.
I'm in DC. We got Philadelphia in here, Virginia. Let's see, where else? Maryland.
Maryland, yes.
Deidre's from Philadelphia too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yours everywhere.
Everywhere. All over.
Yeah.
And where they from?
Where you guys at?
Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, Massachusetts.
Yeah,
Salem.
Halloween
Okay.
party. The
All
Witch
the way,
City.
yeah. That's right. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of members in Massachusetts. We're from United Way.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we had a whole year we did Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm glad you guys are coming. I'm so excited. Because like I said, the Childcare Tax Pros, they speak Spanish. So, but we don't get a lot of people that speak Spanish. So finally, come on in.
Thank you.
Ellos no tienen muchas personas que hablan español, pero que bienvenida.
Sí, ellos son muy pocas las reuniones que hacen y sí muy poca la gente que son de aquí de Massachusetts. Siempre son de
And
Maryland.
She told me it's a minimum people from Massachusetts, most of the people from Maryland and the other state.
Yeah, we had 2 people graduate last cohort from Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Marie and Maitia Vaughn, they're both from Massachusetts. Last cohort.
Que ellos tuvieron la otra clase, 2 personas de Massachusetts que se graduaron.
Son 4 clases.
So it's a 4 class, right?
Yeah, so this is number 1. We have 3 more.
Que esta es la número 1, que quedan 3 más.
Sí, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. I have your email in here since you came into the class, and I'm going to email everyone the links for everything and all the details again.
Okay.
Okay.
Y te mandar el link y todos los detalles por el email tuyo.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I'll see you Saturday at 2:00 Eastern time.
Que ya te va a ver el sábado a las 2 de la tarde, el sábado que viene.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you
for coming, and thank you for catching that in the trees. All right, so we're gonna get on out of here and end this play for today. Look at us, we already bilingual now. Finally, we've been bilingual, but now we finally have somebody in.
Exactly.
So I'm excited.
Thank you.
Pregúntale cuándo llevan a dar otra clase. Yo tengo un grupo
el sábado que viene.
Otros cursos, pues yo tengo un grupo de educadores, les puedo mandar el link.
What happened is she have a more co-worker for the not for the same, because she's on the business, but another people want to participate in the class, so
yeah,
she can share the link or the same link, or you be sending any information so she can pass on to us.
Yes, I'm sending it now and I'm putting it in the chat.
Okay, que te lo mandé ahora y que tú se lo puedes mandar a la que tú quieras.
Okay.
Okay, you see it?
Yes.
Okay, guys. Also, I'm gonna put a link in the chat for a survey for today's session, so you could give me some feedback. Everybody that's on the line, here we go. Because we want to know if you guys have any ideas, any special needs or anything like that, definitely fill out the form for today. If you heard anything that sparked your
Ella te manda
pop it into the link.
Para que tú le dé información de qué tú quieres que sea.
Put it on Facebook too.
Que no te guste, tú llenas este formulario.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. All right. I will see you next week. Nichis, any last words? You good? Adrian, any last words?
No, thank you. We'll see you next week.
Bye,
Thank you. Have a great
guys.
one.
Have a good one.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Yes.